Big bad Beetle Mines. Big bad Beetle Mines. Welcome to Game of Plays Classic Mario World 1, World 2. We start at this Dino Hilltop place, which is the entryway into this Vanilla Dome clone place. I know there's a bonus house right there, but I can't get to it from this side right now. Whatever. Have some Green Hill music. Who cares? Even though, considering it's called Hilltop, you'd think it'd be Hilltop Zone from Sonic 2. That doesn't happen. More than once. Why? Whatever. It's fine. I'll take Green Hill any day. Oh yeah, speaking of Sonic, apologies. I haven't decided how I'm going to do Sonic LPs yet. Although, oddly, I could probably get away with doing, like, you know, semi-modern stuff. You know, like the Sonic Adventures. But when it's like an arcade thing, like a lot of Sega Genesis titles were, those aren't really palatable for what I'm trying to do with video games lately. You know, I think that's one of the reasons Super Nintendo may have won over Sega Genesis. I mean, at least in my opinion. It was really a close call anyway, but in my opinion, it had to do with the fact that Super Nintendo at this point, after what they learned from Mario 3, was more built for being at home than Sega was. Sega's great at arcades, though. You can give them that. Same with their Saturn stuff. That was better at arcades, too, actually. You know, like Virtua Cop, Daytona USA, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Virtua Fighter, oh yeah, obviously. Down, 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 down here, the red Super Koopas that I don't like because they just come in whenever the hell they want. They spawn the things that are red. How come I can't have a red cape? Would it make Mario into Blood Cape Mario? What is the reason for that? You know Mario Galaxy, how there's like a red star power-up that makes Mario fly, even though this is Mario Galaxy, and by this point you don't really need to do that, except for like one star? I don't know. That seemed like a very experimental thing. Oh well. Ooh, you know, I just remembered something that this game does. So, if your timer goes down to 100 and you do not exit the normal way, the music will be sped up until you actually end a level normally, which means... Oh, what's this music? Oh, it's, I believe it's Final Fantasy IV. Yeah. I think. Yeah, when you go into the second world. I haven't played it in a very long time. But, yes. Well, there goes my train track of thoughts. This happens sometimes. Oh, we got some more Donkey Kong Country 3 music in the caves. Actually sounds like how it's supposed to sound too. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, sounds exactly how it's supposed to sound. That's incredible. I forgot what it was I was trying to point out. Oh yeah, when you when the music goes fast, it'll stay fast until you actually end the level normally. So this will make the overworld music fast, pretty much ever fast, until you end something, somewhere. A keyhole exit will not count, apparently. And I don't know if it means it goes even faster if you manage to get counter to go down again, which, by the way, you can do, I think, because there are green cherries around in this game, for some reason. They weren't necessary except for maybe one level. But even then, not that necessary. Either way, now the other thing I was going to say regarding the music of this game. This happens sometimes when you're porting music that doesn't match the sound font or using its sound font built in from its actual release. Trust me, it's not just Super Nintendo music either. I've heard DOS music in here. Yeah, like tracker music. And I believe I may have also heard some N64 music and like proper, yeah, like not the CD audio stuff that they do with Super Nintendo MSU1, whatever. I don't think I've heard that in these hacks. Maybe they've done that though. But what happens is it affects some of the pitch of some of the sounds, and some other things can break up and sound unusual. So be mindful of that. It's not you, and it's not the program or even the cartridge, or well, technically it could be the cartridge. It's just the way It's just the way the rest of the game accommodates for moving the address pointers to make music sound the way it should. That's as best as I can explain that. Many a hex editing was involved in making a proper rubbing. Truly, if you have to use hex editing to mod the game, then, well, you're in a level I can't be at. Because the thing you have to do is you have to have lots of patience and lots of understanding what each bit of code is doing. Normally, I instead have, I use this program which, reads the hex codes, in the RAM. So to do that in the read-only memory, I'd have to find some other way of finding out. Oh well. Certainly adding the SRAM would not be a problem. Because sometimes it's a matter of just numbers. Yay, 1-ups that I don't actually need, yeah!
If you were the mine, were you pulling a plant in that mine? Yeah.
Can I get some more? Thank you.
Sure, there are a lot of pipes.
Hope you weren't trying to enter every pipe possible. You could be here a while. Plus, the exit's right there. Do not waste your time. My time was precious. It almost went under 100 Mario seconds. I mentioned this before. I'm still holding to it. I believe 100 Mario seconds is equivalent to 60 real seconds. Which is fine. It's easy to understand that way. Night Bullet Land, Night Moon. What's this music? I don't know. It's actually nice though, and it happens a few times. Got some sparkliness. I'm getting World 3-1 vibes. You know what I'm talking about. In All Stars when you're going in the night levels. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah. I mentioned it since I'm getting rid of my unlisted stuff. We're not going to be having Super Mario 1 LPs. That's just because it's really short and arcadey, and you can only do so much of the level design that. Even though it's fun, there's no issue with the actual game itself. It's just not going to fit my needs for this channel right now. Although that doesn't exactly excuse me from not doing Mario 2, perhaps. You know, the Doki Doki Panic clone. Well, I say clone. You know. I could do that. Yeah. And also, some Mega Man stuff and Castlevania stuff. That's going to have to go out differently because sections of Mega Man can just be short once you know what you're doing. And so having that many videos that were that short would not be really palatable, again, for what I'm doing. Not that people aren't familiar with short videos, but it'd be I don't know, it'd be inconvenient for me to have that much commentary for such small things. Plus, there'd be a lot of continuing, and you might want to see me actually dying with stuff I don't have. Yeah, Castlevania has that thing, too. A lot of NES games did. Or just in between arcade and level design, and it being hard for Blockbuster. Oh, by the way, the bullet bills only seem friendly now, but in a few other levels, the bullet bills are really nasty. I don't want to ever see those kind again. I'm not even talking about the ones that you see there, Mario 3 variants. Those are okay. Those can stay. But when we get... Yeah. Here's an example of you being able to go below there. Again, not forethought, because I believe you're intentionally made to go under there to get some other item, like this coin. And now you can't actually get it! Shit nuggets. Light in the dark of the light, doo-doo.
Thanks, Christopher Lloyd. You've done it again. You are Rasputin.
Oh, hey! It's this mechanic that only got used in the last level of Super Mario World. Glad I get to see more of it, or not see more of it. Discotheque. Bibliothèque. Disco. This is a shout out to all Italians. I love that you still like disco. Represent. I'm glad. I'm glad disco is alive, because technically it always has been. It just didn't stop being trendy in America, but we had the 80s. And can you blame us? 80s music. It's all those synths. You know, it's weird considering disco was basically an early type of synthing anyway, so I was okay.
people to sign a certain way. Fish is going up from the mudwater swamp. Yeah.
Is that pipe go throughable? No.
But why is it orange?
Why is the sky green and the grass blue? Because you're not colorblind, you're just using words wrong. But what if my green doesn't look like what your green looks like? Well, how would you know? Because you can't see your green's green.
Shit. I didn't realize this.
I am of the opinion, besides colorblindness, that some colors are just more vivid to people. Like, I think there might be some... I'm talking about the kind of color blindness, like, I'm thinking what if some people can only see in black and white? Or if they're just seeing it desaturated? Like, I wonder if that's possible. I'm gonna go look that up. I don't need to ask you to look that up. I actually think I will look this up myself. Just a thought, since we're on discussions of colors and chroma. Chroma key! Hee! Guess it's a real bitch if you're trying to see green. Thank you, green screen. Actually, some chroma keys, like with PNGs, is this one magenta color. I forget what the exact hex code is, but yeah. Use that to make something transparent. That's not an issue for me now. Big bad Beetle's fort. Big bad Beetle's fort. Metallics. And then Sonic Metallics comes in. Aw, shit! So the big beetle is basically a larger Buzzy Beetle. This is his fortress. Pretty much. And except he looks more like a Mario 1/Mario 3 Buzzy Beetle, so never mind. Oh, well, that's what they told me. Oh, interesting. I wasn't paying attention to this while I was playing, but the background of this fortress still looks like I'm in the cave proper. That's cool, I guess. So we're in some kind of weird, like, I'm on this other game where there's just a bunch of houses inside the caves. It's like that. I'm wondering if that's how early humanity started, is having houses inside caves, if they were big enough. Oh, we've got these upside-down Buzzy Beetles, which, by the way, apparently can defy physics. Oh, God, like, never mind them defying gravity. He was walking on literally nothing. What the shit? There's a lot of weird unintentional glitches in that game, but that is a good one. Because you can reproduce it easily, if you just wait long enough. Big Sparky is not like little Sparky. That's why he's called Watt. You're not big megawatt kind of Watt guy. Watt. Where's the Paper Mario LP? Look, man. I can't be doing RPG LPs. I have my reasons. Okay, walk through the wall. Call it not a problem. Problem Jones. Here he is. Going down and up the escalators that are going the opposite way that you intend to impede your progress. Alright. One up, boa. This is some good, fontage. Yes. Oh yeah, the cave still as broken as ever and getting rid of the undead. Probably because it was made by clerics. Alright. I wonder if those blocks are always there. Maybe they put there under complaint, be like, "Huh, you can't have these go-through blocks above lava, you shit." That's rude. Come on, fall down from thy sailing. It's the E before I rule. What now? Oh, hey. Ready to meet him. So here's what he does. You have to get him to hit the wall, and then some rocks will fall down, assuming they fall down. And then you pick one up, then you toss it on him, like that, and then you step on him. Bam. I think it's yeah. I forget how many hits, but usually with a lot of these things, it's like 3 to 5.
Except for the last boss.
Oh! So yeah, this might be the Mario 3 Buzzy Beetle. Boom! He killed himself in his confusion. But was it worth it? Straight from a comic book? And the Halloween monsters made them into the Beetleborgs. What? That doesn't make any sense. Also, why does that one dude look like Jay Leno? He is not Jay Leno. Next time on Classic Mario World, played by Gaming Wolf, is a Blurpfish Cave Lake. I don't think that's how compound words work, but it sounds cool, so I'll go with it. See you next time.